Cooper Stepper grew up tonight with him. I'm the youngest player in the biggest scored 35 points in the game.
Yeah, I thought Cooper set the tone early. He was aggressive. You know, to get to the rim, not settling, and he did that. You know, for the 37 minutes he was on the floor, 38 minutes he was aggressive. So again, not just the scoring, but being able to find guys, create opportunities for others, and then defensively he made some big plays for us. And so to be able to score 35 tonight, last night almost had a triple double. So you can see that he's starting to understand what back-to-backs are like.
We just talk about the shot making by Clay. He had 17 points there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think when you look at being able to get him going, set screens, and then he came off making shots, it gives everyone the opportunity, spacing-wise, for others to drive. But it was nice to see, you know, DP set screens and everyone looked to get him the ball, and he delivered tonight.
A lot of people will probably look at the dribble drive and the pull-ups that he made, and just talk about his ability to knock free throws down, specifically here in the fourth quarter.
Was that Coop? Yeah, Coop. Again, he did it all tonight. He had the ball. We call him point guard or whatever, but he ran the offense for us. He drove the ball. The ball touched the paint. He got to the rim. He got to the free throw line. Stepped up and made free throws for us late. Just his composure on both ends. He competes at a very high level, and you saw that tonight, but you saw that last night too with the atmosphere. Electric with the Lakers. He doesn't skip a beat. He's only 18 years old, but it seems like he's been in this league, before. He plays the game the right way, so it was fun to watch him play tonight.
Early in the fourth quarter there, he got knocked out of his rhythm. He mentioned a couple of turnovers where they're doubling him. How did you see him be able to kind of settle down and finish strong after that?
Yeah, I think just, helping him understand when he spins there and be there. When you're playing a veteran ball club, they can set you up that way, and they did. And so just understanding, he stopped spinning and he just kept straight lining and understanding if they're going to make him spin, he's got to be prepared to be strong with the ball, make plays. And again, he did that. Unfortunately, we might not have made the shot, but he made the right plays. And so his ability to understand what teams are trying to do to him is at a very high level, and you saw that on display tonight.
Jason, you guys have been on the wrong end of some close losses this season. Does getting a win like this give you any more confidence that this hole that you kind of dug early, you can get out of it as you get your guys back?
Well, that last part of that question is kind of interesting. We lose a guy before the national anthem. So to get guys back, I think when you look at the close games, it's only going to make us better, as the season goes on. But that doesn't mean that adds up to wins. We got a young team out there. When you talk about 22 years old as a two-way starting, 18-year-old Cooper Flagg and Max Christie at 22. And so just the experience that these young men are going through, we're playing a lot of close games. And we all hate to lose. It doesn't, feel good. But this group plays hard. And so you can see it again tonight after the game with LA, with the Lakers. We played hard. Unfortunately, we just didn't make shots at the end. They did, but this group is quick to push forward, and he did that tonight. But again, we lost another one on a three that the ball bounced and he stepped on it and twisted his ankle, and that being PJ. Najee steps in and plays it. I think Najee's been playing extremely well for us too.
Just talk about, of course, just kind of segue into it, but just talk about using PJ in that way and how you have to adjust last minute to include everybody on offense.
Yeah, it's tough when PJ's playing at a high level for us, and he's, again, a freak accident, steps on the ball as the horn goes off and twists his ankle. But again, Najee steps up, and I thought, again, he was big for us. Caleb defensively was big. DP, I think, career high in steals tonight with 6. So, there was a lot of things that happened that, guys, next man up mentality. And so, great team win. Again, Cooper was great. But DP, I thought he played extremely well for us at the center position. So did Musa. But there was a lot of key plays down the stretch, and that's coming from playing in close games. Win or lose, we're showing some maturity here.
Okay, so I saw was a moment in that first half, I believe, Chris Paul was about to check in. You and him shared a moment and said a couple things. Wondering if you can share what you guys have said, just what your relationship is like between you two.
Yeah, I think just asking him, what's he going to do after he retires? Do you ever consider coaching? And so that was part of it. The other part is private. But it was a great conversation because he's one that's played the game the right way. I wanted to ask him how his body felt because I've been there before. And so, but he, again, I think I said it before, he could be an incredible coach just because of his temperament and his knowledge of the game.